11 years old, 2 a.m., kick messenger. First time I send a nude. Male is married and expecting a child, like me to undress. My naked body crowds his screen, expecting him to kiss me till I bruise like my thighs do. He says he thinks I'm sexy and it's the first time I don't feel fat. 12, a male in my catechism class grabs my ass during mass. That night I sculpt a woman inside the cups of my first bra, contort my back a valley, curl into a ball, imagine the softness of a grown man's sheets, convince myself this is what you're waiting for. 13, I've lost count of how many males have seen me bare. I've packaged and sent out my body so much I've become a get well card. Sick fucks tear me open just to leave me trashed at their bedside. 14, I'm grown enough to start walking home alone, but mama teaches me to hold keys between my knuckles, tells me to go for their eyes if a male ever tries to touch me. I want to tell her I'm far too exposed to ever be unseen, that I've compromised my temple so much there's no blind man the devil hasn't fixed on me. Instead, I swallow my tongue, become Ridgeway Avenue's Wolverine. 14, 15, I fall for a boy. And it's not until he reaches for the buckle of my pants I tell him I'm afraid to have sex. And he cheats and leaves. 16, a 22-year-old male molests me, and I curse out my 11-year-old self for fantasizing about days like this, where a grown man's lips would kiss the valleys of my back like sunsets. I curl into a ball, still as a picture. Picture my mama looking for me if I would have never come home. Picture cameras coasting over my presence. This is the first time I feel unseen, and I didn't imagine I'd still be naked. 17, I reach out to my ex, tell him there's something I need to get off my chest, and he says, "Why do you always want to talk about your feelings?" And I've stomached my tongue for so long, I'm afraid I've forgotten how to scream. Silence has become so comfortable, I've learned not to hate an unreplying God. I've spent months in a mirror trying to reclaim my limbs, resculpt my skin, a vessel that doesn't understand hating eyes or greedy hands. 18, I reach out to the male who molested me, tell him he was wrong. A dog longing bones I've hid in my closet since I was 11, and I don't flinch when he says he doesn't agree. For I've learned to accept apologies I've never received in order to love myself better. And I'm no longer afraid to have a daughter who doesn't yet see herself deity. For I will be holy water, gardening her roses until they thorn and armor no male feels entitled to touch.